Hey folks, today we have a product review of a different kind, a kitchen appliance. This is the Almond Cow. So what is the Almond Cow? Well, the Almond Cow is a countertop nut milk maker for those folks who don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. and milk the almonds. Yeah, I know, not a very good joke, but you get the idea. So now let's discuss the Almond Cow itself. If you look at the vessel, it's a nice stainless steel design for high quality finish and corrosion resistance. It has plastic on the outside of the motor housing, the handle, and the base that seems well designed and high quality, not cheap feeling at all. Now inside, the motor housing has a stainless steel cover, as well as stainless steel shaft and cutter on it for a nice high quality, corrosion resistant and long lasting design in there as well. The nut basket that goes on the bottom is also stainless steel with stainless steel screens. So overall, they really seem like they thought about this thing, and you're getting a good quality product for your money. That's really nice to see here. Now we're going to move over, we're going to take a look at a demonstration of the Almond Cow. I'm going to show you what it takes to put it together, to run it, and we're going to go and talk about the finished product, the overall unit, and the price and such. So let's check it out. It's a pretty straightforward design. There's one thing I don't like about the whole setup, and I'm going to show you that as I do it. I've also got my decibel meter here, which I'm going to run while I'm running the tool, so you can see how quiet this thing is in operation. With that, all you need to do to assemble this is take the basket, put your almonds into it. Now the company recommends about 1 cup of almonds to your min-max line fill level in here. I've already filled the vessel with water. Now, I like my almond milk a little thicker. So with that, I'm running more almonds. This is about 2 cups of almonds when it's fully soaked. I'm not going to get all that in there, but I'll get a good chunk of that in there. Probably about 1.5 cups, 1.75 cups maybe. Yeah, about 1 2/3 cups. So with that, you can fit about 2 cups in there, but here comes the biggest problem of this. You have a nice plunger cutter design here. Now you need to put this basket onto the tool. Well, in doing so, you have to get that cutter down through the almonds to the bottom of the basket. So as I'm running this, or setting this up, I need to go ahead and feed this down in there. And this is actually already going much quicker than this usually does. I usually have a lot more trouble getting it quick down to the bottom, but good thing it's going easy this time. So, now I've got that on there, turned it to the left so I can go ahead and lock it on. And now I'm ready to go ahead and set this thing up. All you gotta do is lower this down into the vessel so it gets down into the water. Set it down on there, lock it in where it makes electrical connection with the motor. There's a single LED on top of here to show you that it's got power. That's a simple way of indicating it, and it works really well. This thing is a 1-button operation, so all I have to do to go ahead and run it is go ahead and hit that button. Gonna get the decibel meter ready. And now we're gonna run this to see how loud it is and see it function. So now that you've seen the Almond Cow in use, I want to discuss what I think about it, the operation of it, the product it produces, the cost, and the overall impact of it. Great thing about this is it's easy to use. I was worried when I got it that it was going to be difficult to either use or difficult to clean more so than anything, like a juicer might be. Kind of expected something like that, and it does not have that problem. You saw how much it took to run it. Seriously, put some water in it, soak some almonds, put them in the basket. The hardest part is getting that basket on there. In the demo video, it went pretty smooth. It usually goes a little worse than that. That was actually really lucky, but it's the biggest pain of it. I just figured I'd make a point about that. Assemble it, 1-button operation. 30 seconds later, it is done. That's it. It's simple, and I was really impressed with that. The noise level is a lot quieter than I expected as well. The decibel meter registered 82.6 decibels at full loudest peak point. So that's not that loud compared to a lot of other kitchen appliances. My speaking voice can break over 82 decibels at any given point. So you could have a conversation, you might not annoy your partner or your roommate, or if you live in an apartment, you might not bother your neighbors either, so that's really nice. The only thing I can note is a little bit of vibration. It doesn't move around at all. You might feel it in the kitchen counter. I only mention it, I wouldn't even make a point about it, but some odd reason it actually registered in my camera. So in the demo video, you might have seen a little flutter. That was actually it vibrating the room apparently, but I've never really felt that otherwise, so that's not a big deal. The biggest thing about this is that the cleanup is super easy. I love that. I expected there would be all kinds of cutters and things that I have to deal with. It's a simple single plunger blade style setup. As far as I understand it, it cuts and presses at the same time, so it works really clean, really easy with a single blade setup of 4 cutters, so that's great. All you gotta do to clean it, all stainless construction, run it under tap water when you're done. It's simple. Maybe give it a quick wipe out with a sponge when you're worried about it, throw it on a drying rack, and it's ready to go for the next time you need it, and that is great. So now let's discuss the product it produces. The biggest thing on that is I had to get used to the consistency of what it produces. It's a lot thinner than what I was used to, as I used to always buy store-bought stuff. I didn't make my own almond milk previously, so this is much thinner with no thickening agents, no natural flavors, no preservatives added to it. So that's kind of a selling point to me. It's just taken me a little bit of getting used to not having any of that stuff in there that thickens it up. Almond Cow recommends running more than the 1 cup originally recommended in the basket to create a thicker consistency. It does improve it, doesn't make a big difference, but I do that. You saw me running more than 1 cup in there. I do find when you run more than 1 cup that you need to run it twice. The first run does great, but it doesn't get quite all the almonds out of there. So you take the basket off, shake it around a little bit, stir it up to get the almonds mixed in, run it again, and then you get the most out of your product. That's still maybe 2 minutes worth of total operation time. That is not a big deal. The nice things that shine about this is knowing what's in your almond milk. You don't have those additives, you don't have those loophole natural flavor wordings in your ingredients. It's what you put in there. I put almonds and water in mine. That's it. You can flavor it with some vanilla extract, some dates, some agave syrup, whatever you want to do to it, you can do that as well. Almond Cow has recommendations on their website for things you can do and in the instructions as well. You can also make different nut milks out of this. Personally, I haven't tried that yet. I've always been an almond milk fan, so I haven't wanted to go that route yet. But I'm going to give cashews a try probably next to see if I can cut savings down a little bit and actually bring it a little more in line where I am saving a bit more money. Maybe I'll actually get a product I like out of this versus the store-bought cashew milk that I've tried previously. The big impact here is the actual environmental impact. What you got left over in the basket is almond pulp. That's it. Simple, biodegradable product. Throw it in your compost. Use it to create almond flour. You can use it in your baking, your smoothies. It is a natural product, so that is great. You don't have wasteful stuff coming out of this. It's just a usable product that even if you throw it in trash, it's not great to throw out stuff into a landfill, as it is with anything, but it's better than some other options. So, I know I've thrown out the phrases nut milk and nut bag and all those throughout this, and that's funny and silly and probably meme-worthy, but I had to with this. It is what it is. It's nut milk. What are you gonna do? Have to talk about it. So, thanks for checking out this video, folks. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. Do you like the Almond Cow? Is there another product out there you like better? Maybe it's a little more affordable that I should check out? Do you like the old school method of making your own, or are you going to stick to buying store-bought stuff? Let me know what you think. Drop a like on this video if you found it informative, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check out more of my stuff and more videos in the future. There'll be some hippie stuff, though I generally focus on car and metalwork things. I just felt like this was an important product to let you know about as well. Thanks for checking it out, folks. Have a good day.